Welcome everybody to an all-new episode of On My Sports. As always, it's your boy John J. And with me once again is my dog, the Snow from the Go. What's
Y'all
going on with you,
already
Snow?
know, man. We in the house again. Another great week of sports. I mean, man, the finals coming to an end. I'm gonna cry, man. You know, we get to that point of the season, man. You know, we gotta enjoy every game, man. You know. Yeah, but no, man, it's been a great week, man. Man, a lot of excitement, a lot of back and forth bickering. It's a lot going on out there, man. What's up with you though, bro?
Man, I can't call it, man. It's been good. It's been a fun week. I'm loving the conference finals. I'm assuming that's what you meant. You said finals almost over, but it's almost here.
Yeah, the conference finals.
But the conference finals is up. I'm mad how fast it's going by because that means we're getting ready to have about a week and a half of no hoops. But I'm enjoying this game. This game 4 that's going on right now as we speak between Dallas and Minnesota. This heading into the fourth quarter. So we should be able to get a nice little rundown of that. We're gonna break that game down as soon as it comes to an end. But aside from that, man, it's been a great week, man. I've been doing a lot of draft scouting, checking out some of this talent, and it's a lot out there. Shawn Michaels, LFG, we up.
There he is. Yeah. What up, Sean?
Yes,
I see you in the house.
Yes,
What's good?
So definitely a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. But Snow, man, what caught your eye this week?
Man, what caught my eye this week? Y'all see that in the background? That's that Lakers, little Laker bag. They gave those away, first game of the season after Kobe had passed. R.I.P. to my man Kobe. But what caught my eye this week, at the crypto.com center, as they call it, because I got it right, because I call it the old thing real quick, because that's the house that Kobe built, if you ask me. But yeah, at the crypto.com, arena, this last week, we had the Sparks and the Fever play, and the attendance was bigger than any attendance for any home game for the Lakers this season. I mean, we talking about
crazy.
LeBron and AD. We talking about the Lakers.
Crazy.
And people don't want to accept it. People want to, constantly bash her and have things to say. But hey, that's the thing. The big money coming. Hey, the big money coming, Sean.
Big Money fan club.
Hey,
yeah.
Sean.
Big Money. He has some technical difficulties, but he should be. He should be joining us late.
I'm like, he said, "Where the big money at?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, the money coming."
he should be joining us late.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll let him know that you was
I told him. I told Big Money. I say he gotta. Shawn Michaels gonna back everything he say, so he got to be on here.
Oh yeah, he be setting up like emojis and all kind of stuff, and he be talking. I'm like, man, what is this? A TED talk? What's going on?
But hey, I could dig it though. Big Money bring the real, so
yes,
I get it.
I love Big Money, my man.
But yeah, that's big though. The Fever getting more love at the crypto arena than the Lakers. That's crazy.
It's real big.
I'm trying to think. What records did
my
LeBron cross?
Love Big Money. We gotta let him know that. Even my girl loves it. Hey,
he gonna love to hear that.
Your girl
gonna love to hear that.
Who playing for real?
He gonna love to hear that. He might be listening.
Oh my God, that is crazy. I low key hate him. Then why you be agreeing with his text? Then? Why you be agreeing with his text?
I love it.
Agree with me and Jay then if that's the case. You can't be on their side and then
stay true to it. Stay true to it. I ain't mad at it. I love it.
Oh man,
I love every bit of it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Did LeBron cross any records this year? Did he cross off any records?
Scoring record was last year. I think he did free throws or something. He did like another one of those, like because he's been playing so long, he hit that milestone. I can't remember which one it was though. He'd be right a lot though. I'd be right a lot too. Man, hey Sean, Let me tell you something, man. This is not the Big Sonny. This is not the Big Sonny and D Snow and J show. You know what I'm saying? This is the On My Sports show. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying, play lap dance and hold hands, you can do that like in the DM. It's a, you know, they got this thing called a DM. It's real cool. You could DM him and just let him know how you feel. Let your girl send him some nice, you know,
not some nice
pictures, some nice pictures. I want to make sure.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice pictures. Okay, got it.
If you want looking up, I was doing my two fingers. Try to keep the show PG. But yeah.
I ain't mad at it, man. Keep it coming, man. As long as one of us shine, we all go shine.
No, man, I love Sonny though. Sonny's a cool dude. And hey, if Sonny blow, we all blow. I ain't mad. Hey, I need some fans, man. Hey, back to the show though.
I think we ain't finna fight over the one live guy we got right now. Let's
Sean, let's rock. You already know me and Sean we got a quiet running beef. So yeah, but hey, but that was big though, you know. And she continues to break records when it comes to attendance and where they're holding these games. I mean, hey, these girls on first class flights now, you know. So I mean, I love what's happening to the game.
Okay, I right now. Shawn Michaels, you speak. They say, and I'm not one for preaching. So I just go with one of the typical quotes. You know what I'm saying? A closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Speaking, it shall be heard. You know. Okay. I bring to you big money.
Woo! What up, now? Big money.
I bring to you big money. Big money.
We can't even have we trying to do the show, bro. This man, Sean, has just spilt his guts to us, bro. Bruh, his girl like you, his sister, his moms, he low-key hates you. What? Bro, you got to go back and rewind the show, bro. Like, oh, yeah, you got hey, that winning smile over there in them braids, boy. You got some fans out here, bro. Hey, maybe you can stack a couple another pair of shoes off them. Hey, you got, no, you kept, no. They wasn't strays, man.
No, it wasn't strays.
It was all fan club type shit.
Oh. Here we go. Let me catch you up. Let me catch you up. There we go.
There we go.
Where big
that
money
was the first one.
My mom and sisters love big money.
Okay. Shout out to them.
Even my girl.
Wow. Whoa.
Look, I low-key hate him.
Whoa.
But he agree with all
but he bounced back. He bounced back. He be right a lot though.
Hey, bro, that's why
you got a fan club. It's official.
This man was just showering you with love, and you wasn't even here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have to stop the show and give him a reprimand.
You official. You got a fan club,
man. We appreciate the love. Tell your sisters and your mama and them to follow the show and log in on their own accounts and comment.
And
yes, I like that.
DM big money, with any requests of certain shirts y'all want him to wear.
Get some merch, because you know how the girls do. Buy some merch. Go to the store, get some merch. You know what I'm saying? Show me you really love me. Show me you really care about me.
There you
Subscribe to the show.
There you go.
And I'm sorry your girl loved me. I won't lay a finger on her. You know what I'm saying? You loyal.
Hey.
My brother.
Hey, that's some real type shit right there. That's my man, Sonny. Yes,
Bringing families together. Hey,
what caught your eye this week, Sonny?
What caught my eye this week? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh y'all. Okay. I ain't too late. All right. Look.
No, yeah, you got right
yeah. I ain't even gave mine yet, so we still on that.
What caught my eye this week was I was thinking about the dunk of the year, Anthony Edwards, when he dunked on John Collins.
We talked about that in the pregame.
That was the dunk of the year.
Yeah.
But the move of the year is what caught my eye. The move of the year was the kid Wembanyama from the post. He was on this pivot. He turned and faced him, dribbled, and then hit him with the sham god from the post. And he could have yammed it, but he laid it up pretty. I never seen a sham god from the post in my life.
It's not fair what he could do, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair the things he could do.
Hey, that kid could finger roll from the 3-point line. That's ridiculous, man.
That's what caught my eye. It's old too, and it was during the season, and I was like, damn, I can't believe I missed that. I'm watching game film, I'm a basketball nerd, and I was going to the rec this weekend, so I was looking at game film trying to steal moves from people. And I was
That's
like,
how
how
I
the
do
hell
it.
am I gonna I was like, how am I sham guy somebody from the post? I can't even do it. But my mind was blown. I was like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
you
Like, what
you
the
you gotta
hell?
you
So
gotta
so what
have about another foot on you.
so which rate that one against the one he did on what's his name the other day?
You talking about
Which
the
dunk?
dunks?
Yeah, which dunk
Oh
was better?
yeah.
Which
Oh,
one
that
did
was
it? Which
man
I
one
on
mean,
was better?
Gafford. Yeah, that was crazy.
he did put Collins in the hospital though with a concussion.
John the Baptist.
Yeah, the one he did Collins, that was dunk of the year. But that Gafford one was nice too. I was like, my gosh.
Bro, it was
That
like he
hit
kept.
harder because of the playoff moment.
It's like he kept
Yeah,
climbing.
yeah,
It was like Gafford was gonna
yeah.
jump, but it was too late. It was like, oh well, like I
When he dunked it, his head was like looking. When he dunked, he was looking in the goal, like bam. I was like, damn.
Like
yeah,
Ant Edwards and John Morant are the only two people that you get nervous when they dunk because they go up so high and so
yeah. You
freaky. Like
scared they're gonna get hurt.
it's like damn, like they either gonna hit their head on the rim of the backboard or land some crazy way.
Facts.
Like them two, you just stop breathing for a second. The second they go up, like what's he finna do now? And like you say, he just keep climbing. Ant got a built-in invisible staircase. This is crazy, no doubt it is. What caught my eye this week was kind of just the week that Ryan Garcia had last week. It was interesting. The kid went from a failed official failed drug test when we got that positive result back, and then he ended the week with calling out Jake Paul if Mike Tyson can't go because of his health scare, which also caught my eye. The Mike Tyson health scare.
They over here screaming like Money a damn
Money
celebrity.
there. Oh, Money shouting me out. Tell him to sign on. Sign on. Tell him to sign on.
Hey, real shit. My nigga
shouting
Sonny,
me out.
my nigga Sonny, he's so used to being a celebrity. He's like, come on, no pictures. Come on. I'm trying to do the show right now.
You know what? I'm putting the hood on now. I'm putting my
Ladies and
hood on
gentlemen.
now.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen.
That just made it worse. Now you were going with it. You know they like a goon. He a bad boy too.
Oh man. Sad.
What caught your eye, man? Talk to us, man.
But no, I mean I kind of just did. Big Money already gave his, but yeah, the whole Ryan Garcia thing, man. That kid is like rubber, man. He just bounced back from everything. You can't keep him down. I thought the whole drug test thing was strange.
Very.
I don't know who or what to believe in that situation. We all know how crooked boxing is, but I don't know that I don't believe that Ryan Garcia is also the most trustworthy person, and he's having too much damn fun with this situation.
You know what's
He been
crazy,
laughing
bro?
about it and joking about it so much.
Bro. They all in on it.
It feels like an act. It feels like an act.
Yeah, I don't believe
it's all
it,
about
bro.
drawing
They said it
fans.
was whatever that shit is, start with an O. What is it?
Osterine, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try to pronounce that.
Bro, that thing, they said it was like 0.4 tenths of something. Like Devin and them really reaching, bro. You got your ass whooped, bro.
Man, night.
I believe
Molly
you know what? I don't think it was like performance enhancers. I think bro was really bullshitting, like he said. He was drinking and smoking, and he tried to take an over-the-counter supplement, and he just got caught lacking with it in his system. He didn't know it had the shit in it, but I don't think it was like blatant PED use. Because
like I'm trying to be better than you. Yeah,
Devin Haney, like if he would have, I'm telling you, like in my opinion, if he would have got caught doing this against Tank, I would have been like, yeah, because he thought he needed performance enhancers because he was gonna get his ass
he
knocked
need that
out.
against you, Devin.
But yeah,
he didn't need that against you, Devin.
Devin's like a pillow puncher.
I think the biggest
if Devin would have kept dancing, he'd have won that fight.
The biggest issue with that fight to me, and not necessarily just that fight, all fights of this magnitude, we're seeing this, is the weight thing. the fluctuation going in a fight at 160 plus pounds when you fighting for a 140-pound title. That's been my biggest issue from the jump.
What's all them stories about him that's going around about like for years?
Oh, Devin did it too. Devin away bully against
like
Regis.
they said
it was like
Devin
a whole
Haney's
bunch of stories that dropped
three.
about him.
Did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear about that? They said his last 3 fights, they should have canceled him because he was too heavy.
Yeah, remember that? Did y'all catch that little video I sent y'all?
Lomachenko, Regis, and Ryan. They say he was way overweight. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he been weight bullying real hard. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that from anybody. I feel like you should fight at the weight that you should show up at the weight
if you
that
bubble
you're
up a
little
bit, 5 to 10 pounds, I can see that. But 20.
When I heard the sanctioning body people talking about it, it took me back to a Boots Ennis interview where he was saying that everybody got to deal with that when they was complaining about Tank making people rehydrate claws and all that. They was like, remember Boots was like he was like,
it's a part of the
everybody got to do that so you don't go over too much. You know what I'm saying? That's how they regulate it. I was like, So,
but the problem with that is, yes, I agree. Everybody got to deal with that, and they have for quite some time. But it's the day of the fight. Everybody's not created equal now,
right?
Because it's always somebody that's able to put on double the weight that another person is. We see it all the time. We see it all the time, and I mean, just 160 showing up to the 160 something pounds for 140-pound belt will never make sense to me.
Yes, that's a whole nother weight class.
That's 2-3 more weight classes. It's insane.
Now, this is why boxing is losing its fans constantly, because it's just the regulation. There's too many belts, too many weight classes. It's just too much confusion. Too much confusion.
This game for is absolutely litty. We were watching it as this show is going on. Hopefully, we can get some resolution to the finals matchup, so we can give y'all first finals preview officially.
Cat came to play tonight, though. We might not be able to do it just yet.
Yeah. Finally, he finally came up to play. But before we get into that, I do want to get into the first topic of the day, and that was that Rajon Rondo interview. I don't know who got a chance to catch that. I know we talked about it a little bit amongst ourselves, but he just came out and he did an interview with what was it, FanDuel TV? I think he did something with the Odd Man in the Three. What is it called? The Old Man in the Three.
Yeah.
JJ Redick, his podcast. But a couple things that he talked about on the episode was an incident that they had to put on boxing gloves. Him and Ray Allen and some of the other guys just to kind of settle locker room disputes. And then another one that I think Big Money you talked about that caught your eye a lot was he made mention of a situation with Rick Carlisle holding him out of a game that he was eligible to play for toward the end of his career in Dallas.
Yeah.
So just what did you guys think about that interview and anything that stood out in particular about it to you about Rondo and his career?
First of all, man, what is going on in 2024? Like, man, ain't nobody holding back nothing. Like, I mean, the Ray Allen and the Rondo thing was already kind of out there, but not like this. And then everything else, like Rondo, like, you broke. Like, what? Like, I think it started with
he might be though. Don't forget he was fighting that issue with. Remember he showed up outside his baby mama house with a gun.
He might be, bro.
He fighting the issue.
Cause like, bro, like the stuff he's spilling, the tea he's spilling, like this is some shade room type. Like what? Rondo ain't even that type of dude. I've met him before. But when dudes get desperate, you get used to living that luxurious life. All of a sudden it gets snatched from up under you. Because like I was shocked to see all of the stuff he was talking about and letting out and just being out there about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why now? You know what I'm saying? It's different if you was that type of dude that was vocal and said these things when you were playing. But now all of a sudden your pocket's hurting. So now you want to start talking about stuff that happened in your career. I mean, just write a tell-all book. You know what I'm saying? Throw on a dress and pull up on a motorcycle like Rob.
That's probably coming next. This is probably the preview for it.
Hey, he was around
yeah,
KD. He probably got some stuff to tell.
If I'm not mistaken, there was already a restraining order, and he broke the restraining order. If I'm saying that right, it was somewhere along those lines though. But he was being an overzealous ex-boyfriend, baby daddy. Rondo working with the feds. That's exactly what he's doing right now. Vlad is next.
So him he running around with Charles Tillman.
The Vlad interview is next. The Vlad is coming up next. Just wait for it.
I can see that too.
But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that bro comment. That's probably the case. That makes sense. He could go for that check right now. She probably taking him to the cleaners. She getting everything right now.
All these platforms, they're paying $5, $10. You hear that? You know, to tell them little stories and locker room secrets.
Guess what though? She gonna get that too. She gonna get that too. It's public domain. It's out there.
You better get that money under the table cash, bro. You don't want them wire you nothing.
Just be careful. Don't be out here like AB. Speaking of which, I'm sorry to go back. I know this changes the subject, but that's something else that caught my eye. I saw something saying that talking about how he blew up that soccer team. He pretty much got his not soccer team, Canadian team kicked out the league.
I mean,
did you guys hear about that?
Like
the Canadian team that he had owned.
I didn't know that though.
He locked players out. They couldn't get into practices.
Everything
they wasn't getting their paychecks.
Look, everything he
they ended up
touches
getting kicked out of the league, like as a team.
Bro, it's sad to see. And then he doing that lip.
Yeah.
What is this, man?
He done got a whole team kicked out of the league. Like, look it up. AB got a whole team kicked out the damn league. Think about that. They was there before him, and he blew up a whole damn squad. Insane. Don't get. They should have never gave y'all niggas money.
Shame on you, AB.
Yeah, he wilding, Shawn Michaels. He wilding. But yeah, anything else on that Rondo interview though before we move on?
Nah, that shit was crazy. Hey, it's crazy. Like, it makes me not like Rick Carlisle even more now. When the Mavs won that chip, and then the next year they came back with a different squad, there was a rumor that he didn't like certain people, and that's why they wasn't on the squad no more. And I remember hearing that, like, nah, I don't believe that. I think Mark Cuban just didn't want to pay everybody. And then they hear Rondo come out and say that Carlisle didn't want to coach him no more. So they was like, hey, he don't want to coach you no more. So we just gonna say your back hurt. And
I ain't never heard bad things about Carlisle from nobody though.
But I wonder, because it's two sides to every story too, though.
Yeah, down here, bro, they had a story like back then. There was this dude. His name was like Tim McMahon or whatever, and he wrote this story in the Dallas Morning News. I remember reading it one time in a break room, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "That sound like that's cat." But hearing Rondo say that, I'm like, "Damn, Rick Carlisle."
Kind of like how your boy did that when he left, with the Lakers this year with D'Angelo Russell. Like, stop it, man. What is going on with these? Oh, coach did this to me. Like, bro, get your bro, dudes get DNP'd and like, bro.
But see, I think it could be some of that too. It could be some frustrations. Again, we talking. I just highlighted how Rondo is dealing with a situation where he was pressing his baby mama, showing up at her crib. Outside of a window with a gun when he already had a restraining order. So he might have been thrown for all we know.
That boy did it. That boy pulled
maybe,
AI.
Maybe Carlisle really didn't want to coach him and he had a reason to. For all we know. I don't know.
He walking around looking for his girl with the scrap.
But it's two sides. I'm not absolving I'm not absolving Carlisle though, but all I'm saying is I'm not gonna I can't side with one side after only hearing one side.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially when we see Rondo on a
a
cash
downward
running
trend.
tour. It's
He's
gonna be a new story every
going
week for
down
him.
right now. The milk's gone bad. But moving along, let's talk some conference finals. And although we got the one that's still going on right now, we do have one that officially wrapped up with the Eastern Conference Finals. And although most of those games, with the exception of maybe one of them, were very entertaining all the way throughout, one team just proved that they could not close, and the other team proved that there were absolutely levels to this.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the Boston Celtics advancing to the 2024 NBA Finals off of a sweep of the Indiana Pacers, and Jaylen Brown winning the MVP after being shut out for all of the regular season awards when everybody was up in arms in love with Tatum?
Yeah, that was big. You know what I'm saying? Look,
that was real big.
It wasn't I told you in a group chat, bro, it's gonna be 4 or 5 gamer. The only thing for me, I wish @ halliburton was there to get his ass swept. But you know what though? I gotta say something. I got a little bit more respect for the Boston Celtics. Like, hear me out. I heard somebody saying on TV that they was impressed with the Indiana Pacers and they got a lot of people's respect. Fuck no, they didn't get my respect. Let me tell you something. Boston got my respect in this fashion right here. We know they front runners. We know where they hitting their threes. They damn near unbeatable. They take the most threes. So their Achilles heel over the past few years, if y'all been paying attention, was close games. They were worst in the league in finishing those one possession games. Damn near every game was a one possession thing, and they won them hoes. And that was the last hurdle, I feel like, for them to win a chip. So this next round, whoever they play, it's gonna be hard because now they know how to, in the playoff situation, they know how to close games, and that was the only thing that was holding them back. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat the Celtics, bro. For real.
No.
Without Porzingis.
Hey, to piggyback off that, like, and they didn't really have like a big chip to like put on their shoulder, but man, they gave Jaylen Brown one. I think that was something, a little extra ignition that they didn't have these last few years. Because for one, like, he deserved it. We all know it. We watch the boy saved Tatum every night, and I'll be saying that. Then Tatum have 31, 10, and 7. So, but it's the thing about
they play well off each other,
Matt. But that's because they've been playing together for years. It matters when these guys have that time together. You gotta have that. That's what makes teams better, you know. And people don't understand that. They always want that flash in the bottle. They want it right now. You know, sometimes you gotta grow. But no, like that right there. Plus, if they get Porzingis back, and man, Derek White is a unsung hero, bro. Like, people don't talk about it. He do get a little bit of love, but man, that dude really does put up some. Man, he shoots at a high percentage. He really bails them out. He's that shooter in the corner that's always ready. And the thing is, you got to double them sometime. You know, so I'm enjoying. The one thing I'm loving the most about it, man, no blowouts. We getting good games every night. I'm glued to the TV watching it all the way to the end, trying to see what's going to happen. I love that. I'm loving that. You know, the NBA, you know, because we didn't have them years when it's just like we don't even care. Every night it's a good game, you know. And Big Sonny, stop it, man. Because Indiana did, they was out there without they hold, man, all they good man. They fought, they played hard, they didn't just give up and get blowed out. Them dudes still went out there and tried to win.
I think it is.
They smoked every game. They should have won every game except one. No, they smoked every game.
Hey, so McConnell is Matthew Dellavedova for real.
Let's see. Let me piggyback off of your off of that for a second. Snow.
Deli. That's real. I like that. That's fine.
let me piggyback off of that for a second because they did impress me. I liked what I saw from Indiana. Yes, I agree. Big money. They should have won all of those games. They were in all of them, but they couldn't close out. But this is a team. They were playing with house money. They weren't.
No doubt.
They came into the league, into the season, not a playoff team.
Yeah.
If they hit a play in, it was a win for them. And they became a contender throughout the season to everybody's shock. They showed up during the in-season tournament. They gave us a taste of who they were and who they could be. And this was a young team that hadn't done anything. For them to make it to the conference finals, there was no expectation of them to win, but they've grown from that. They can only come back better and stronger, and they've gone above the curve. They starting ahead of the curve.
Denver showed me something. Hey, I got number love for dude.
They were hurt. I mean, Halliburton got hurt in this series. We never saw Matherin at all. Just think of what this team can be. We just thought we
being a Bulls fan, having them in our division, that young team.
Yeah. Halliburton and Siakam has only played together a handful of games. Just imagine that once they really start to develop and learn who each other are and what they like and how they move, and just as Halliburton becomes a wiser ball player, they gonna be something.
Shawn Michaels must have bet money on the Mavs tonight. That's the second time he said
that honestly, my only issue with this whole thing is, like I said earlier, how fast it's ending. No matter what, the finals is set next Thursday, so we got 9 days. So if the series ends tonight, which it doesn't look like, it looks like Minnesota got a little bit of life left. But if it were to end tonight, we got 9 days of nothing.
Yeah.
I don't like that idea.
Though, I hope Siakam get the hell up out of there. He's a free agent after this. He's a free agent. Miles Turner need to get the fuck up out of there. Like, I don't care about the Pacers, bro.
I can't stand a 7-footer that just shoot threes all the time.
I'm not the champion for mediocrity at all. Like, I don't care. Like, you should have won those games. You make too much damn money to choke them games off like you playing at the rec. I don't respect that, bro. I don't at all. I do not respect it.
Hey, man. Hey, Sonny, you a hooper, bro. It is not easy winning in these tough moments, bro.
But
these not regular season games. Man,
not only that, but he got, look at the same draft class. He got paid, Ant got paid, Melo got paid. Melo ain't sniffed nowhere close to none of that.
Yeah.
You talk about somebody that's got paid. Melo ain't played more than 30, 40 games yet his career.
No, like the thing about it is a lot of young teams made it far this year, but the youth is showing as you get to the later stages of the playoffs. Because man, it's tougher, man. You got to see the same players every day. You got to see the same plays. You know, everything gets different. You know what I'm saying? You can't hang out. You got to lock down. You know,
these many people. A lot of people got paid and ain't made it there to the conference finals.
True.
Conference finals is a big thing, man. Some people never sniffed that.
But it's a stepping stone, in my opinion. Like, you know, now you need to show improvement. Now I need to see how they come back as one of the hunted. You know what I'm saying? Now that the expectation is on them, now we really get a chance to see what they about.
Luka's ridiculous, bro. Luka's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that the league is ran by nothing but, you know what I'm saying, international players at this point is just crazy. And another thing, too, I really got to commend, you know, and get a bunch of love to my guy, my favorite point guard, pure point guard. Because, you know, when we can go to a different kind of point guard. Pure point guard, Jason Kidd, always been a fan, always love watching him hoop. He's a great coach. I feel like, man, when he left Milwaukee, I feel like that. I'm like, man, I'm shocked. I'm like, damn, he leaving? But he wanted to go where that money was. He wanted to go out there with more big money, Mark Cuban, which was smart. He know Mark gonna build it. He gonna spend that money. He gonna do it right. He gonna have that right culture. It was smart. And look at Jason Kidd blossom out. You know, he blossomed him, and then man, teaching Luka how to be the type of point guard he is too.
Free
so
throws.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my man Jason Kidd doing his thing. Man, won the finals. He got a chance to be a coach in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah. And look at his resume. Jason Kidd, you know, he had Giannis under his belt. He got a little bit of LeBron under his belt coaching as an assistant. And now he getting a chance to coach Luka. And it looks like he's gonna get a chance to coach him in the finals. Barring anything unforeseen.
Then turn Kyrie into a leader.
Yeah. Think about that. All of the Kyrie was the number 2 guy.
Look at me and Sean on the same page tonight.
Kyrie was the number 2 guy, and you know everybody was talking about LeBron's legacy or Kevin Durant's legacy, but it's time to put some respect on Kyrie's name.
Yeah.
We've all known, and I know this never been a issue between all of us. I know all 3 of us have all thought that Kyrie was probably one of the best, if not the absolute best, the most skilled point guard in the entire league. No skilled. Doubt. But look, if he can win a championship in this situation, you need to put respect on him as being the best point guard in the league, period.
Yeah, especially coming out the West, doing it with Luka, another guy who they said couldn't do it. I mean, doing it with guys the first time these guys have gelled. Like we just talked about this a second ago about how guys need time to play together. These guys just really put this together this year. But it's the perfect pieces. The perfect pieces, man. You know, I was worried when I saw Lively go down. I'm so happy he's going to be okay. Because, man, that kid is just, his energy. Like, he's like, just, I mean, it's just ridiculous what he brings to the game. His energy, I mean, them lobs, all of that, man. And you see working with Tyson Chandler. Did y'all see that? Tyson Chandler is like his little pro. I'm like, oh, yeah, he got the right one.
Yeah, that was perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Kyrie,
rim runner that play defense. Same type of game.
Hey, man, I want to give some love to Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of suckers out here was riding with that bullshit they was pushing. You know what I'm saying? He never did nothing. They kicked him out my city. I was disgusted. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah. Nothing, just because he didn't want to get that bullshit vax. And shout out to everybody who got that.
The government trying to shut him down.
Oh, for real? You got
the government trying to shut you down, Sonny. You start talking about the vax, boy. They blanked you. StreamYard said we do not support.
I ain't got your audio, Sonny. I ain't got no audio coming from you, Big Money.
And he froze.
You might have to restart. You probably got a call or something knocked you out. You might have to restart your whole setup, Big Money.
That boy was finna turn into Easy E. They slowed that down.
Can you hear me, Big Money?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You might have to restart yours. Reset. Yeah.
Hey, but to piggyback off of that, man, shout out to Kyrie. You know, I mean, he never gets in trouble. He never says the wrong things, except for when he says crazy things. But that's his own. That's his own mind. That's his own mind, though. You know what I'm saying? That's his own mind. But I mean, he does things without asking for people to, you know, give him applause. You know, he doesn't even tell people the things to do. We hear about it later. You know, so Kyrie has always, for years, been a stand-up guy. Man, loves the game. A Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Young, you know, guy that came up under Kobe, you know, tells some of the greatest Kobe stories you can ever hear. You know, but
student of the Mamba.
Man, them shoes he rocking out there looking like, you know what I'm saying? He finna like he got on some LA gears from the 90s or something. You see them answers he wearing, the brown shoes with the little swishies on the side.
Oh yeah. Big money. Man. There you go.
Say, bro. Say. It must have, you know what? FCC Airways must
They was like, no, Big Money on his bullshit again. Stop him.
You know what? All I know is whoever is in control of the stream that cut me off, like my man.
They finna do it again.
Either way. Shout out Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the lone people who never gave up on him. I know what he's made of. I know what he stands for. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what? It makes me realize like people like Pac and them, they couldn't live in this weird time we live in, bro. Because you
Yeah,
can't be outspoken and you can't be a real man no more. You got to be kind of feminine. You got to be zesty and paint your nails out here. This shit is weird out here. So shout out Kyrie for standing 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? We love Kyrie. Bitch, I'm Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
for life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight up.
we
And
got
and the
love for
world thought
Kai.
he was crazy. They thought he was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They thought he was crazy. And he
Well,
was
I
just
mean,
kicking real
yeah.
shit.
Here's the
I mean,
thing.
the jury's
Sometimes
still out about
there's some
some of that.
things Kyrie does. He will say some crazy ass shit.
Only
Um,
thing I ever heard him say crazy was the earth was flat. That shit
that's
is
pretty
crazy.
fucking crazy. That's
Yeah,
pretty
especially
damn
when it's
crazy.
scientifically been
Hey, you
proven
know
that
what
that's not
though?
true.
Off air, we're gonna. Hey, when we get off air tonight, let's go back there because I wanted to ask y'all something before. I didn't get to make it on time,
Uh-oh.
but that flat Earth thing, something caught my eye about that. But I don't want to be on air saying it. It's crazy.
But
Yeah.
one thing I respect about Kyrie is no matter how anybody perceives him or feels about him or chastises him, he he stays 100. He stays true to himself no matter what.
Yeah.
He won't flake. I
Yeah.
respect the hell out of that from Kyrie.
Me
Um,
too, bro. I'm one of them dudes. Like I'm cut from a different cloth, and there's a lot of shit I don't believe in. Just cause society say it's cool now, I ain't riding with it, bro. And I'm like that too. We like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
love Nike to death, but I hate what they did to him. He out here wearing these Anta joints with these damn. I don't know what that is. What the hell do they
Hey,
call that, bro?
bro,
I hate
He
those
bro,
got the
they
shoes,
look
bag
bro.
from him though.
like
I
them
mean,
brown LA Gears from back in the 90s.
Man, I hate them shoes,
Yeah,
bro.
they
God
I don't like
damn.
I
them either.
somebody had when the issue first came out when he first got dropped by Nike. I don't know if it was Big Money, if it was you or who it was, or if it was me or somebody chiming in. But I thought it was a great idea, and I don't know why he didn't do it. Maybe the bag wasn't close. I know Anta got the bag, but Wade, way of Wade, if he could have signed with another brother, another hooper, that would have been cool. With his shoe line, I know Wade is kind of losing the respect of the people though right now, so that might have a
Ooh.
lot to do with it.
And
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
got
want to
his,
say it, bro.
he
I didn't
got
want to say
he
it.
got a league of his own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
love D Wade, but I don't like what he on, bro. It's crazy.
it
We
was
had that
some
combo. And
yeah
you
we
every time I see something about that, bro, back at that energy when you broke it down, bro. I always go back to that convo and be like, damn, bro, hit it right on the money. I don't judge him. I don't look at him different. I just be like, damn, like fame is a motherfucker, bro. It's crazy.
yeah um it is keeping fame. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
It's keeping fame. Wanting to do anything and give up anything, risk
Yeah.
anything, any part of your soul to maintain it. But that's neither here nor there. That's not what they signed up for to see.
We
Uh,
love you, D Wade. Shout out to Robbins.
the
The devil
devil
is a
is a
lie.
lie. Yeah, no doubt. Um, but okay, so this game has come to an end, so we can get into the Western Conference Finals, and unfortunately, the stage is not yet set for the finals, but we could still kind of give a little mini potential preview. But at least that gives us more to talk about for next week. But let's talk about this Western Conference, um, and what we've seen so far. Shawn Michaels going in.
Give me the
Oh,
money.
he wild. He wild.
But let's talk
Calm
about this
down.
Western Conference Finals. Do you see it getting extended past 5 games?
They're going
Anybody?
back home. I mean, they play horrible at home though, so that's the thing. I mean, this playoff they've been playing really, really bad
Bro,
at home.
I don't trust the NBA, bro. I ain't never trusted it since the Donahue scandal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with
I
y'all. And
thought it was going six.
I'm not a conspiracy theory type dude at all, but it's something about the NBA, bro. I love the game, like Mitch, but It's something janky. I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota make history and win 4 straight because they want it that way.
I would
That
be.
was
That
crazy.
would surprise the
Me too.
hell out of me.
Nah, it wouldn't
I
surprise me
get what you
because,
said though, because
like,
everybody is
bro,
loving
what's
Ant
dude's
right now,
name?
and don't nobody like Kyrie on that side of things.
Bro, it's a player.
Hey,
I can't remember this
I
dude's
think
name.
the only reason why people apologize to Kyrie because if he gets to the finals, you got to interview him. You got to talk
What's
to him.
that damn? I can't
So
remember
get it
this
out the way
dude's
now.
name, but he got a pod, bro. It's a former player got a podcast, and he even said it, bro. Like he was on
Jesse,
the nah, not
Jesse.
Jeff
Oh,
T.
okay.
It's this other cat. He always be talking about he don't respect KD going to Golden State. I can't remember his name, but he was like when he was in the Eastern Conference and they was going against LeBron in a game 7. He said that they told him we either win by 20 or we lose by 15. And I was like, what? And he was saying that they was like, yeah, that's just how it's gotta go. You got it. Only way we can beat them is if we beat them by 20. And if we don't, then we gotta lose by 15. It's game 7. I was like, what? He was like, he in his mind, he
What
was
in
going out there
Tim
to play.
Donahue?
Yeah, it was weird, bro. I was like, what? He was
Yeah, that's
like,
wild.
yeah, my little brother sent the clip to me. He was like, Evan Turner. Is that his name?
Yeah, I hate his
Oh
old.
yeah, he
Yeah,
Yeah,
hating on
bro.
him.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I was
we don't
like,
even
what
claim
the
him in
hell?
Chicago.
yeah. Old frog.
I
we
was
don't,
like, wait,
we don't
what?
I
even
played
claim
at the
him. We
So
don't even
university.
yeah,
claim him.
bro.
I was
That
better than Derrick
surprised me,
Rose.
bro.
That
Like,
dude,
Man,
ooh,
shut up.
Derrick Rose used to
and
embarrass him.
it's like every game, like if you really think about it, bro, as much basketball as we watch, like if a team go up 20, it seems like that's when they want the other team to come back, they start calling the little ticky tack fouls and everything goes their way. It's like you can see it. It's weird. Like I don't trust the NBA at all. Not saying that it's rigged, but it's happened before. I
I
just
know the
don't
one
trust it. I
thing.
wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if they came back. Just like I called it. I know I wasn't even around y'all, but I wish I was around for that Golden State when Draymond got. I was like, "Yep, this changed the whole thing." LeBron and them for the comeback. I called it. Everybody thought I was tripping. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it wouldn't surprise me if they won 4 damn
Hey,
straight games. That's
hey,
ridiculous.
did y'all notice what I'm noticing? Rookies do not get fouls in the playoffs.
At all. At
Boy,
all.
they making them
That's kind of
earn their
that's
spot.
kind of always been like that though for a long
Yeah, but
time though.
man, some of them
But it's
fouls
weird. See,
be
look,
blatant. Like we watching, like it look bad. Like
I'm
man,
like D Snow. So because you don't know me and I got hacked, I don't get no fouls. Basketball. Hold
like
up, man.
man, they hacking
I
out
don't
there.
care if you don't know my
Playoff
name. Like
fouls.
I'm
It's
the
a
type of nigga that will
it's a
go right to the
gatekeeper
referee and
league.
say, "Look, I know you don't know me, and I know I don't really get no
Hey,
minutes, but I got
hey,
clothesline.
hey, you
Just
saw
because
the
you
other
don't
day
know
with
me,
Tony
don't mean you get no
Brothers.
minutes."
Hey, soon as what's his name started doing all of that voguing with his hands.
They
I'm
call
like,
him
that's
Tony
a
Slick.
Brothers,
that's a
man.
shame. I'm like, man, it's the freaking playoffs, man. Come on, man. A little wave off. It's intensity, but it just shows you, man. Like, yeah, football and basketball, I think, they try to script it in some ways, but it's only so much you can do. It's only so much you can do.
Yeah, I believe they are definitely corrupt. There's corruption across all these leagues. You can't tell me that
Yeah,
everybody don't want to fix it to where it benefits the brand. Even if you, but to that, I would say, big money in a series like this. If you were the NBA and you were able to pick who you want in the finals out of what's left,
They won Minnesota.
I
Why
doubt
would
that.
they want?
Because Dallas is a way bigger moneymaker for the NBA, a way bigger city, a huger
Bro,
market.
Adam
internationally,
Adam
Luka.
Silver is a Jew. Adam Silver is Jewish. They don't
Hey
like
man, you
Kyrie,
gonna
bro.
hey
Trust
man,
me.
you gonna get us in trouble this week, man.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't surprise me. I ain't surprised because that's what they do. They colonize. Just saying.
Yeah, they do.
Wouldn't surprise
I'm
me
not
at
doubting
all.
that,
Right.
but I think it's more
For
beneficial
real.
for the NBA to have Dallas make it.
Hey,
And Luca
I would hope
and
so. I
Luca
would hope
Luca
so.
Luka be the guy that they praise.
Yeah, they want Luka to be the face, but do they? Do they really? I don't know. Cause
Definitely
like, look,
something to think about.
it's like a lot of them beige people was pissed off that Jaylen Brown got that last night. Like they was. I'm gonna keep it politically correct. They was pissed, bro. They
Did
was
you?
pissed.
Did you keep
Like,
it?
yeah,
What's that politically
they
correct?
was.
Might as well just say they
Nah,
crimson.
I'm just being real, yo.
They crimson.
Are you sure? Are you sure we keeping it politically correct?
The bottom, baby. Hey, Tatum looked like he was upset too. Like, dang, it ain't my trophy again.
Nah,
Like,
hey,
he's so used to
cause
winning
look,
it.
bro. Did y'all see like this is I'm going somewhere. Hold up. Did y'all see when
Here
Stephen
goes
A
Shawn
the
Michaels
same
again.
day, the day of that game, Stephen A was going at Isaiah Thomas because the day before Stephen A said that some of his sources from in the front offices of the league was saying that Jaylen Brown don't get no love because they don't really look at him like he's marketable. And then Isaiah Thomas took offense because Stephen A said it, and Stephen A was like, "Don't shoot the messenger, bro." And then Jaylen Brown was like, "Yeah, reveal your sources." And him and Sharp was like, "Man, we can't reveal our sources, bro." Woo, 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 woo. But it seemed like when Jaylen Brown got that damn trophy, a lot of I went to Twitter and I seen a lot of beige people had a lot of things to say. So it had me thinking last night, how are they really gonna feel if Kyrie Irving gets the Finals MVP? Oh, they ain't gonna like that, bro. Like,
But you know what? That's a good point that you made.
no, I'm
I'm glad
serious, bro.
because that goes to that brings up a bigger issue. Um,
Yeah,
we can call it colorism, or we can call, or
Oh
maybe
no,
it's an attitude thing. I
no.
don't, but
It's the get
um,
along
it was
game.
interesting. That
It's
was
the get
very
along game.
interesting to me. I was like, why? And then they was like,
but
why? Molly and them was
Jalen,
like, why? Why do they feel
if
like he ain't
anybody
marketable? And
knew,
they was like, cause this is what it was so vanilla. They was like, Molly and them was like, so somebody said he's not marketable, and I was just looking
Right. I'm
like,
shocked that
really?
they said that on national
Is he
TV.
too dark skinned? That was my first thing. Is he too dark? And Stephen A was like, well, they said that they don't like his attitude. He thinks he's better than everybody. I was like, nah, that's
The
definitely
dude
what
with the
you.
IQ bigger than your head.
I was
Yeah,
just getting ready to
he
say,
is
like,
better than
Oh,
you.
bro.
that's one, like,
It's
Don't be jealous.
You
They
know
uh,
what
jealous
it
of that
is? I'm
man.
gonna tell you what it
They
is,
I
jealous
think
of
bro.
that's
that
got a
man.
lot to do with it though, because a lot of times when people feel that somebody is smarter than them, jealousy automatically
Yeah.
comes. They feel if they don't understand where you coming from, they feel like you trying to go past them, you trying to
Challenge them.
outshine them, outdo them,
Yeah.
or go
Right.
over their head. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think
I
I
see
think
it's
he's
almost
ultra
you
black.
almost get as much jealousy over versus smart people than jealousy over rich people.
Yeah.
Right. I
That's
think
crazy.
it's
That's
just I think
facts.
he get the hate. I
Good take.
think he get the hate because he's ultra black and he always ultra black with everything. And he be you gotta remember when they was doing all that George Floyd and all that BLM, he was front line with it, bro. They
Hey,
don't
Yeah.
forget that
hey,
type
But
shit.
he the type
another
really that
person
we
that
should pay attention
I
to.
was just getting
Like
to say that another guy that never gets in trouble. Name is never in the headlines. You never hear
Yeah.
anything bad about
the
him. He
the
always says the
kid
right
is
Ever.
a
thing.
the kid is a literal fucking rocket scientist.
Yeah, they hate that, bro. They don't like it.
Like
No, they
And I
don't
think
like
it's
it
all
because, like you
that.
even
said,
coming out of Cal,
because of
like
the
he could have
blackness. Yeah, that's what it
even
is, though.
coming out of Cal, he could have went to NASA. He doesn't need to
Bro, you
be in the
see how
NBA.
that's where I'm going with it. It's what you said, it's what I said, it's all of it. You hear what
Hmm.
they saying about Terrence Howard now?
Yep.
Now they like, oh, he's schizophrenic, he's going crazy.
No,
No, he ain't.
yeah, he's
No, he
speaking them
ain't.
facts on it.
Stop.
I heard a
Stop.
lot of it's a lot of I stay in tune with the nerd culture, and they rocking with him.
Nah, they rocking with him,
Yeah, a
bro.
lot
And
of people
They
saying they
rocking with
saying
him.
they
They
said
look,
they
believe that story
yeah.
about the whole
see,
Tony
look,
Stark or the whole
yeah,
um
like, bro,
Downey
I watched
Robert
the
Downey.
I went back and watched the Joe Rogan interview and was like, man, this dude's incredible. Cause I seen all the nerdy motherfuckers talking about it. And then you know you got to stay tapped in with the enemy too. At work, I'm seeing Fox News and they just slandering him. Ah, he's stupid. Can you believe what he said? I was like,
You know
yeah.
they don't want us to have our own mind. So you
Nah,
look like you
they
got
don't
your own
like it,
mind. You
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, they don't like it. He's schizo. He needs medication.
Oh,
I was
Noah
like, wow.
McLaughlin. Shout out to Noah McLaughlin. He used to play baseball with my son. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us at the show. He said, I'm back. Put some respect
Put
on
some
Tatum.
respect on Tatum's name.
Oh, that was him. That was Ryan with Tatum.
This was last year. He was in there. Well, he used to come here last year.
I remember that.
Hey, he's back. Hey, the boy is back. But he not.
Hey,
Hey,
Tatum in that thing.
Yeah, I respect Boston.
He made it. He made it. He back into another finals.
if they get Porzingis back, man,
But
dare I say they got a real chance. Seriously.
But yeah, I think, and I could see them saying something like that about Brown not being marketable, but I think the opposite. I think he is the type of person that should be marketed just because, like, you want our young black children to have the option of being athletic enough to earn hundreds of $1,000,000 playing a sport that he loves, but also being smart enough to be recruited by the world's premier scientific advancement company and NASA. Like, so, back and forth. Here we go. Turn it up. There we go. There we go. Tatum battle.
Like that.
Tatum battle. Let's get it. But yeah, I think that's the kind of kid that we want more and more children to see.
And he wears Kobe, so you know that just shows. I'm surprised he doesn't have a shoe, but that just shows that. I mean, his contract's so big. I guess he don't need nothing from nobody.
Yeah, he eating just fine.
He don't need no commercials. He don't need. But he earned that contract this year, man. Hey, I remember when he was a rookie and he was sticking LeBron in the playoffs that time, and LeBron was just embarrassing him. And I had a feeling he had a chance to be good, but we just didn't know how good. But like, I mean, hey, if they keep them two together, man, they that new Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, for real. They kind of got that type of impact. You know what I'm saying?
I could dig that. They special. They're definitely special. But I said it last week, and I'm gonna say it again this week. They have to win the championship.
Oh, they have to, bro.
They have to win a championship. Going is not enough. Not for this team. Not this year.
Yeah.
Those two kids have grown up. They've played their literally entire careers. They've gone to the playoffs since day one. They have to win a championship.
It's kind of crazy.
I really feel like deep down in my heart, I really feel like that's where Kyrie was not supposed to leave from. He was supposed to stay there.
Yeah.
And, okay, let's talk about
Kyrie,
that.
Kyrie used to get into the fans a lot. Remember, he was the one that. He too pro black. I think Jaylen Brown.
He would have called trouble. It actually probably would have been worse for Kyrie.
Jaylen Brown is pro black, but
if he would have went through that
as Kyrie.
Now,
I asked Kyrie a question. He
now here's the thing though with Boston. I don't know if Boston had the same issue with the COVID. That was a New York rule. That was a state of New York rule.
COVID got shit popping.
But on the on the Jewish side, on those comments he probably wouldn't have wanted to make being there. But I'm glad you brought up the whole Kyrie and Boston thing, because even though we haven't officially gotten our finals
they're gonna boo the hell out of
today. We know that the possibility.
Remember that first game?
It's very likely that it's gonna be Boston against Dallas, because no one yet has ever come back from a 0-3 deficit. Yeah. I won't say it is assured. Minnesota technically still has a shot. They're still in this thing.
Guaranteed it.
But the likelihood is that we get that. And the storyline for that kind of writes itself. You got not only Kyrie potentially going back to Boston, the team he left.
Yeah, Porzingis
But
coming back
the
to
same
Dallas.
thing with Porzingis in
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
The storylines, they just write themselves. What do you guys think about that potential matchup?
I think
Nice finals. Nice finals.
Yeah, because a lot on both ends, a lot was said. They said Porzingis and Luka couldn't get along. We know how the front office thing went down with Kyrie. We know the city is mad because he stepped on Lucky and all that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
got messy. The last time you saw Kyrie in the playoffs with them, you remember he was flipping off the crowd and all that. Yeah, like it's
Hey.
real. It's real out
Hey,
here.
hey, and real talk, NBA owes this. After that bullshit finals they gave us last year, I ain't even watch. I think I might have watched like the last game or something like because I knew who was gonna win. I didn't
This
even
would be a
care.
hell of a matchup.
Man,
This
this
would
would be a hell of a
absolutely be a
matchup.
hell of a
You got
matchup. Okay, so
storylines.
who do you think
You
gets
got
booed?
two guys trying to
Who gets
win the
booed
first
the
one.
loudest? Kyrie or Porzingis?
Oh, Kyrie, come on.
Kyrie,
Porzingis, they don't even
because
care.
Dallas
Dallas,
don't care about
yeah,
that. The city don't
yeah.
care about that. The
They
city
forgot
hates
who he is. They
Kyrie.
forgot he
So,
played for Dallas. They like, he played for us?
yeah.
He was hurt most of the time
Porzingis.
anyway.
Yeah.
Kyrie? Oh, they probably making FU Kyrie's t-shirts right now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be loud and it's going to be wild. But that's going to fuel them. And that's
Hey, know what? I got to jump in. Them regular season stats.
Ooh, yes, sir. Regular
season stats. Everything, all regular season stats out the window. This for the finals. This is a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, whoever this dude is, stop
out
blaming
of
Celtics,
everybody in this possible matchup.
Yeah,
Kyrie won this thing.
Yeah,
let me tell
Kyrie
you
the
right
only
now,
one that's got one of
I'm
these.
gonna call it right now, bro. Ain't nothing set in stone. But if the Mavs somehow, some way, can get out of this Minnesota series, they winning in 6 against the Celtics. I'm calling
And
it.
we'll okay. I was getting ready.
we had
You
already
called
did
it. I
that
was getting
though.
ready. Well, I was getting ready to say we're gonna officially and that's subject to change. I'm gonna call that because we're gonna officially wait till next week when it's officially set to give our breakdown and our picks.
Sure.
So this is kind of like a mini preview right now.
I just feel like they ain't really been tested this whole playoff because everybody that been playing, all the stars has been hurt. So with that being said, I feel like the Mavs get them. They beat them up. I feel like it's gonna come down.
Do you think that okay? And I'm glad Noah mentioned this because Boston does have a habit of the slurs and the slander. Do you think they'll be able to get into Kyrie's head?
That's gonna fuel him. That's gonna do what Ant just did. That's just gonna fuel him.
Bro, he can't wait to get back.
And if he and think about it like this, Kyrie been wanting to win a ring without LeBron. That's his big thing. That's why he left. This is his chance. He's on that stage. He got a killer with him. Man, this is that opportunity. Like Kyrie, I see him really, really going crazy if they make it, which I think we all think they are gonna make it. But I think Kyrie is really, really gonna show off. He's been showing off all playoffs. I mean, he's been shooting efficiently. He's been doing his thing. And the thing I love is how he plays second fiddle to Luka and all his, because we all know Luka is all over the place, but it works. Luka is like, I'm a Cubs fan, Wild Thing Williams back in the day. You know, I'm like, hey, you never knew. Sometimes that thing might hit you in the head, but sometimes it was a strikeout. And that's what Luka is like. Luka game is just so unorthodox, but he plays that second fiddle and he plays right off of him so well. And another thing, man, them boys are playing defense. They getting scored on. I ain't gonna lie, Luka be getting cooked, but he's trying. Kyrie is they are switching. They running out. They jump. I'm loving the effort I'm seeing from them guys, man. I really love what I'm seeing from Dallas. And the fact that we picked them to go to the finals, you know, when it first started, I think that's amazing to see how, you know, where they are at this point, you know?
Right.
I think y'all match up decent. Dominate, that's not happening.
Hell no.
No side is dominating in this finals. This is a matchup on both sides.
But you know what? To Boston's credit,
it's gonna be a hell of a matchup, though. I do think they match up well.
Hey, bro,
Jones Jr. can stick. He can stick Tatum.
I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all probably don't remember this, but the last time they played in the I know.
Please come back. We want to see you.
Come
back and keep coming back.
Yes, sir. Come back.
The regular season game, last time we played them, they beat us by 28 points. It was ridiculous. Not playing the Celtics. Yeah, bro. Like they
You know how
some
the
shit.
regular season games be, man. Was it home away? With that, did they kick it the night before? You know,
Right.
them regular season games is not the same, man. It's lockdown time. It's different, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this legacy time for real. I think it's gonna be a great series. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
go 6 or 7. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think.
see
Yeah,
the Mavs winning. I don't see like Derek White and Drew Holiday can't guard Kyrie. Neither one of them boys can guard Luca. I feel like
it's gonna be fun. We're gonna get into that next week. Save
yeah,
some of it.
Jalen Brown is the biggest threat. Like Tatum been on and off in the playoffs all season. I mean all playoff long. It really comes down to the Mavericks. Can they handle the 3-point shooting of Boston because they go crazy? And if Boston ain't hitting them threes and it
no.
becomes a close
I'll say
game,
this: if Brown continues to put on the show that he's been putting on all playoffs and takes that to the next level in the finals,
yeah,
they're gonna win it all.
I
yeah.
mean,
If he can carry them and everybody else do what they do, oh, it's on. Because he been going crazy defensively and
He's
offensively.
been going crazy. I'm
hey,
not really worried about Tatum.
hey,
Bro.
Luca is the most offensively gifted player in that series.
Yeah.
If that's
Hey,
the way it goes down, which I'm expecting it to.
hey, look at the real definition of TTG.
I love
Train to go.
I love Jason Tatum, man. I love Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
I love both of these duos. Like, really, I think this is a dream matchup for a basketball junkie.
Look, all
But
that old capital letters shit that you talking when y'all
all right,
lose, make sure you
stop
be
yelling,
back.
man. Look, man, we
Make
got a
sure he
problem with
could. You
people
say
doing
you
all.
know him,
We got a
D's
problem
no.
with people doing all that texting.
Y'all
D's
leave
no.
Noah alone. Hey,
When Boston loses,
maybe
we gonna call
his
him. We
capital button
calling
is
him.
broken.
He
You know how that be?
He spilled some Pepsi on his keyboard.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, we know a guy.
you know how I feel about all them caps, man. Stop yelling at me, cuz. Stop yelling. Don't. Hey,
It's gonna be a great man. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be some close games too. I can't wait.
Yeah, I think Caps lock was on. There you go. See,
he was excited.
We got history. Stop yelling at us, cuz.
He had a lot to say.
We'll appreciate that.
Do your thing, Noah.
Yeah, it'll be. This is a treat for the basketball junkies. Like Big Money said, we got robbed last year.
Yeah,
No, I said that.
Or okay, I'm sorry.
We did. That series last year sucked.
Yeah, we got robbed last year. We got an eight seed make it all the way. So I'm here for a finals matchup with two of the best duos.
yeah, hell yeah. I hope it goes 7. Let's get it.
Who was glazing? What is Shawn Michaels talking about now, man?
What'd he say, bro?
Man, get your stand.
What'd he say?
The most racist team. I think it's Boston related because that's the racist team, but maybe the autocorrect probably screwed with him.
Glazing the most racist team is crazy as fuck. That is crazy. He glazing Boston like they like his black ass. Chill out, bro.
No, by the way, Noah is Caucasian, so
bro,
they do like him.
Tell you something. Oh, he's Caucasian? No wonder. Get your ass out the comments, boy.
I ain't one to overjudge, but I mean the name reads Celtic.
McLaughlin. Irish.
Yeah, it was trash though. And boy, think everything can't be
right. Thank you.
Hey, I'm with you on that one.
Hey, I like that, man. Yeah, thank you. Now go Cap. Yeah, Noah. Yes, sir, Noah. Look. Hey, Noah. Hey, if Shawn Michaels get out of order, man, get him, bro. Yeah, I got me one now. I got my goon in here, my Irish goon.
I love it. But yeah, I'm hoping for that. And again, I want to give Minnesota a little bit of respect. That's why I don't want to fully just jump on and give a full breakdown of that just yet. So, and if Minnesota, and again, I don't expect Minnesota to make it at this point, but if they do, how would they fare against Boston? Would Minnesota have an opportunity against Boston, you guys think? Defensively, they match up very well with Boston with that size. I think it's funny how matchups work. I think it's very likely that we're gonna get the Dallas and Boston, of course, and that's the matchup that I'm more interested in seeing. I think this is a matchup that works both ways, but I kind of think Minnesota is a bad matchup for Boston because of all of that size. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I mean, Minnesota they are the perfect team to beat anybody. They're just young and just they not tested. They've never been on the stage before. They got a bunch of young guys. They coaches riding around on a roly poly. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot going on right now. So I mean, right now, I feel like they with a little bit more time in, I think they could really be a championship team. They got a lot of nice pieces. They got a nice bench. They got some, man, they all long. I mean, the shortest guy on the team is Conley. Everybody else is 6'7" and up. I mean, I think that team really, really can do a lot in the future. And this right here is just a stepping stone for them, like we talked about earlier. It's going to make them much better in next year's and the next year's coming up. Yeah. It's just going to be about what they build around them.
Damn, they going off in the comments. Bro said, "Fuck Red Auerbach." That's crazy.
Yeah, I had it going across the screen.
Damn.
And then that D Snow comment came in and froze D Snow screen.
I can't see me. Can y'all see me?
No, because you get that comment, you commented and froze yourself.
I commented from my phone though. Like that ain't fair.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Man,
that's hilarious though.
Dang, man, but I want that series though. I really want that, bro. I hope we get that Boston Dallas. That's gonna be crazy.
I think we will. Obviously, I just want to give Minnesota the respect because
like,
they won.
Funny. It's gonna be so funny, bro. Because man, if y'all ever been to Boston, I don't know. That place is so racist. It's gonna be so.
I have not, but
I can't
that's
wait,
been
bro.
the stigma on them for a very long time.
For Kyrie to come home. Come on home, Kyrie. I can't wait for that, bro. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, like, no doubt. No doubt. D Snow from the Goal, welcome back.
Yes, sir. I'm back in the house for show.
You started at the top.
Now shout out Death Row Records, Death Row. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even noticed that. That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? You see, I bought the glasses and everything. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that would that size in Minnesota could pose a problem. I think, lucky for Boston, that won't be their problem.
What college did Nas Reed go to? Man, that dude can handle the ball, man. Like, he's a freak of nature. Like, I didn't even know who he was, like, until I saw him playing for them. Like, that, they have a very nice, they ain't gonna be able to pay everybody, though. You know how that goes.
Well, they already paid most of them.
They already paid everybody.
Remember, we talked about it. We talked about it coming into the year. They paid Nas Reed. They paid Ant-Man. They paid McDaniels. Everybody. They paid everybody.
That's quite nice, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of their ass though. Like they said, after like the third, fourth game when you in the playoff series, you start hating there. I'm hating Minnesota, bro. Get their ass up out.
Imagine if they could go grab like a Westbrook, like somebody that could just come be a point guard and just be tough, a little bit bigger, because Conley too small. But imagine if they can get like a real veteran presence, a Paul George. Man, that'll take them over the top. If they could pull in like a A-list guy.
Yeah, well, it won't. Not there is no money for that for them, because everybody got paid. But the Russ, that sounds like a good one. You remember when they had Pat Bev? That's when they first started getting into these playoff runs. They learned a little something from Pat Bev. Bringing him back would be a nice little nice run.
Yeah,
but
they got to do something
with that. Russ and Ant-Man with you see that combination running downhill? That's
a lot of lobs.
That's
a lot of lobs and fights.
That's the stuff nightmares are made of.
That'd be real tough, talking a lot of trash.
I like that.
I would love to see Westbrook in that mode. Like, he doesn't look
like,
bad. He don't look bad and with the Clippers, but the Clippers is just that team that just hopefully they get some better luck when they get in their own building. But they just never ever pan out, no matter what they put on paper.
Well, to me, it was that's that because they can't stay healthy, but it was the James Harden thing. Russ was perfect with the Clippers until they brought in Harden and sat him back
I'm
there.
not a
Like
Harden fan at all.
the mesh, it wasn't right for him. And I felt bad for Russ because Russ was back to cooking. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? He was back to showing who we thought he was.
you see how much better Philly got when they got rid of him, and then as soon as he went to LA, they didn't have a bad regular season, but in the playoffs, man,
You
when they
talking
needed,
about Harden?
yeah,
Right.
Harden just man, hey, you know, I'm not gonna talk bad about the brother because I know he got some fans out there, but I'm
nah,
not a
it's
fan.
crazy though.
No,
Cause
I
I
talk
just
bad
seen,
about him all day.
me
Fuck
too,
him.
bro. Let's talk bad about him.
Mr. Fat Suit Man.
Bro, he just put out a statement and said that he's unhappy with the Clipper organization. Where is he going next? China?
Wow.
Where are you going, bro?
Back to
He's
Houston.
still trying to
Back
get
to
a
Houston.
max deal. Houston, they don't want him. They
They don't
passed on
want
him
him.
last year. He had a
Because
chance in
they
Houston. They
built
passed
something,
on him.
yeah. But that's the thing. He on the other end of his career now. He like, hey,
It's over with on the max deals. He better just get in where he fit in somewhere, or it's over with real quick.
that boy should have
He
some
gonna
money
be
here
on. He
somewhere.
gonna be somewhere running it up in a strip club.
All
That's
that
where
money he
he
made
gonna
in
be owning
Houston.
that. That's where all his money gonna be going.
Right. He should have something hid under the bed though. He made a lot of money in his career.
Yeah. So we'll see. This off season is gonna be turned up. We're gonna have some interesting shows. That's gonna be a lot to talk about. I believe it's gonna be some major movement in free agency this off season. But
Please, Bulls, Chicago Bulls. Hope y'all listening.
man, I hope like hell they do something.
It's
Man,
time
I
to
hope
shake
like
that
hell
up,
they do
man. It's
something.
time to shake
We're
that
gonna
up.
talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We got a lot of time between now and then. But it's gonna start at the draft. It's gonna be some major movement, I think. But before we get out of here, there is a fight this week. This is a fight week, ladies and gentlemen. Deontay Wilder. If he still has some fans out there, Deontay Wilder is fighting the. I'm not. I'm usually good with the names. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm just gonna say Wilder versus Zhang.
yep.
Bomb
I
Squad.
ain't gonna attempt that one, but I am familiar with Zhang, and this is a big hammer hitting boy. This is a big country corn fed ham hock eating Asian guy. Like this dude is a ginormous dude.
He getting the 3
Yeah,
plate.
he's a big boy.
Yeah, but him and Wilder are both coming off of losses to Joseph Parker. And Joseph Parker's greatest 2 wins of his career. Oh, but is it any love still left for Deontay Wilder? Does he have a shot at Zhang? Is there any future left for Deontay?
This the only thing about heavyweights, bro. Once you take so many punches, bro, you really be punch drunk. Like, man, heavyweights, like after so many, if you take those bad long losses, like 8 to 10 round losses, like, man, I think Wilder should have just let it go. I don't know why he's still fighting. He made some good money. There's no reason to get stressed out. I mean, hopefully he go out there and get him a win. I'm a Wilder fan, but I watched that boy get beat so bad he didn't talk to us for weeks. Like you don't even want to come out and do the presser. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad. I can't remember a lot of my favorite fighters that got beat that bad that they didn't come out to do the presser. Everybody comes out to do the presser unless you go to the hospital. 2 fights in a row. That man, and we as we saw, that man got beat pretty bad. So I think he needs to hopefully.
Well, they was knockouts, wasn't they? I think both his last 2 fights weren't they knockouts.
Well, I
Well,
didn't.
no, not before that. His last one, he got knocked out.
Yeah, both times he
No,
got
he
knocked
lost. No,
out.
that
But
was a decision. No, it was a
But
decision.
I know they went long though. Both of them was like at least 7 to 10 rounds for sure.
Well, I was gonna give him a pass because if he get knocked out, they do take him to the hospital. But I don't think he did get knocked out. So
No,
no
man,
pass.
no. But we remember like that man got beat bad both of those fights. it was sad to see if you're a Wilder fan. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
hopefully I don't see him get beat up again. I don't want to see him get James Toney and knocked through the ropes. You know, ain't nothing like seeing your favorite fighter get whooped on. It hurt. If you be feeling like they're beating on your brother, like it's hard to watch the TV.
Saddest thing for me has just been the fact that we have yet to have seen and may never ever see at this point is the Wilder versus AJ fight. That's the fight that I wanted for so long.
Yeah, it probably ain't no gathering, ain't no drawing for that no more. But the fans will probably love it. But neither one of them ain't nothing in it, you know. Yeah. AJ trying to get back on top, but I don't know if he want to see that boy we just saw put Fury on his back. I don't know if AJ want to see him again.
I mean, he went through AJ twice already. That's what he took the belts from. That's who he took the belts from. Man, he took them from AJ.
Something about them British fighters, man. They just seem like they just don't have that extra little grit. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna whoop me twice, bro. But
too many damn crumpets.
Hey, shout out to Usyk though. Usyk that left.
He said too many crumpets. Damn. Too many crumpets, isn't it?
Hey, shout out to the baddest British fighter ever, and that was that boy
Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis he wasn't no hoe. Hey, I don't know. He couldn't get close, so I hit him with my jab, and then I just hit him with the right cross.
Walk him down, and then had the softest voice in the press conference.
Yeah. No, but yeah, man. Hopefully it's a good fight, man. Boxing. We'll see what happens. You know, it's been some decent fights this year, man. But hey, this ain't something nobody excited about. I'm surprised. Is this a pay-per-view? Or is it coming on like
No, it's pay-per-view.
I'm shocked.
Well, it's the zone pay-per-view.
But you know what though? Wilder does have a good following though. He got people that still love him.
Heavyweights. They still pay to play. And that's why it's still the very slimmest of margins of a chance that we can still get that fight because they heavyweights. And Fury is gonna get a rematch. Because it was a rematch. It was an automatic rematch clause for both sides for that Usyk fight. So maybe
I can see Fury coming back and winning that next fight if he can quit playing so much. He wasn't taking it serious.
I can't. I don't think I can.
Hey man, y'all watching this Jordan Poole Shaq in the fool?
Hey man, they making fun of that boy.
Yeah,
man.
on mute, but yeah, I see.
Hey, what he said? He was like, what do we do?
They got the Bulls on here.
But okay, real quick, and we're gonna wrap it up. But what's you guys' picks? Who y'all picking to come out on top for this fight?
Oh, come on,
Wilder,
Bomb
man.
Squad.
Let's go, Wilder.
Come on, man. Bomb
Wilder.
Squad.
How?
Man.
Is he gonna put him down?
Oh yeah, man. Somebody get knocked out. Either he knocking him out or he get knocked out. I don't see no decision here.
It was always gonna be a trap song.
Well, I'm here to fuck shit up. I think Wilder's gonna lose.
Dang, everybody dunked that.
I think Wilder's gonna lose. I'm here to fuck shit up.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. And when he loses,
I hope that I'm wrong though.
We gonna be on yo. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be rooting for the homie.
I am rooting for the homie. But my head, my head is
Carl Anthony Pounds.
It's not like Anthony eat words.
Oh my god! Oh, we got a national step back.
But on that note, like ladies and gentlemen, as always, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another week of On My Sports.
Thanks for all who came and hung out. Y'all come back every week and hang out with us, man. We try to keep it live. Y'all make it even liver.
Definitely need y'all to shout out Noah. Shout out everybody.
Noah McLaughlin. Shout out Noah.
Shawn Michaels, you better make sure that back door locked because Sonny coming through for dinner.
Shout out
No Diddy.
Shout out.
He ain't coming to hang with you.
Shout out Shawn Michaels' moms and his girl and his sister and them. You did?
Uh-oh. They're like,
he said my name. But y'all catch us again next Tuesday, 9:30.
We love y'all, man.
We love y'all. We
have a great week.
Y'all. We'll holler.